Yo, what's up guys, my name is AFC Adinho and I'm bringing this Thundurus-T for this game, and apparently we've got the honor of playing against a full stall team. I'm really excited, boys. Thundurus does go in against his team once his Chansey is gone, so that is going to be my game plan, getting rid of the Chansey. I'm going to lead off with Clefable though. It always gets up rocks against a stall. I don't care about being poisoned, having the magic guard ability. Chansey could also be his rocker. If it is his rocker, that means he probably doesn't have heal bell on this. He does go for stealth rocks and with trading rocks, but that's okay, we can spin them away later. I'll just click Moonblast just to see what he does. He goes for toxic. Just getting a bit of chip off on this Chansey is nice for Tyranitar later. But now I'm going into my tank route. I basically want to knock off things, and if he poisons me, it's not the biggest deal since I have to regenerate their ability. But yeah, just click knock off. He goes for the protect. He is unaware because he took stealth rocks damage, but I'll still go for the knock off here. As he goes into Skarmory, is this going to be Shut Shell? Is this? It's Rocky Helmet. Okay, that's really nice because now my Tyranitar doesn't take any damage from Rocky Helmet. But I'll go into Excadrill because I can also spin the rocks away and not having to worry about the Rocky Helmet from Skarmory. He actually goes for Brave Bird. That's cool. And I would just rapid spin these rocks away. And I think this game is also a good opportunity to talk a bit about stall, because a lot of people are obviously hating on stall. I'm just gonna rapid spin till I'm at full HP. He can stack up spikes, but it's not gonna do anything for him. But a lot of people are hating on stall, and yeah, obviously if you decide to play stall, you should be able to deal with all the hate you get. You should know it's going to happen. But yeah, Gliscor. I'm going into my tank route here. Again, I don't mind if it gets poisoned, but otherwise I can HP ice this Gliscor. Calling stall noobs and all of that, but I don't think it's really justified because stall is also a legitimate playstyle. I'm going into Clefable now. Like I said, I don't mind this getting poisoned, but he taunted, so it's not a Sword Stance set. So his other move could be toxic. In that case, I can scout a bit for the toxic. Actually switches into Skarmory. He's exactly at 50%, which is a bit awkward, but I'm going into Thundurus here. He's most likely clicking Roost. And I kind of want to catch the Chansey, so we'll go into the Tyranitar. If he goes for Brave Bird, doesn't really matter if he gets damage off on me, because I can still Wish Pass to the Tyranitar. But yeah, stall, a legitimate playstyle, like I said. All playstyles matter, guys. If you want to consider yourself a good player, you should be able to deal with stall and not complain. I often make jokes about stall, but obviously they're just banter. I play stall sometimes on Showdown as well. I play all playstyles, guys, and yeah, I don't often play stall sometimes, but I don't think we should hate on stall players. Because if you think stall is a noob's playstyle, try to play stall against someone that is completely prepared with wall breakers, stall breakers, everything is just completely prepared for stall. That will be hell for you, I can tell you that. And against good players as well, it becomes really difficult because you don't have the damage and they have the damage, so they can make the plays. People always use this argument. Yeah, but it's no fun. It's no fun. Well, dismantling stall is fun, guys. Dismantling stall is fun. But yeah, let's continue the commentary. I was just clicking moves. I'll show you guys how I'm going to beat this kid. I'm going into Tyranitar here, hoping to catch the Chansey. Let's see it, let's see it, let's see it. There we go. So Chansey taking Stealth Rocks damage and Sandstorm chip. I'm not comfortable going for the pursuit just yet, even though I think he's going to switch out. I'm still clicking that crunch. Skarmory doesn't have the Rocky Helmet. He goes into the Gliscor. That's fine. We get the damage off, and he's most likely going to go for the Roost. But still feel Tangrowth is safer than going Thundurus. Because Thundurus is definitely my win con, and I got some chip off on the Chansey. So I just need to eliminate the Chansey real quick. Here we can just HP Ice again. Don't really care if you go Skarmory. We're also stalling out the Roost PP from Skarmory, because every time he brings a Skarmory on HP Ice, I bring in Thundurus or Rotom, and then he needs a Roost. But I'll go Excadrill instead here, trying to Rapid Spin. With Excadrill out, he cannot really bring in Chansey anyway. So I'll get off this Rapid Spin. Also relieving pressure of my Tyranitar, because those spikes can be annoying. Actually switches into the Elemola. As I take the Rocky Helmet, that doesn't matter, we get rid of the spikes. And I am going into my Clefable. As he goes for the Soak. Why does he have Soak? What? And I'm going to Wish. He's going to Wish as well. I'm going hard into my Tyranitar. There's no way you're clicking Scald here on Clefable. You shouldn't. So either Wish passing to Chansey. You actually clicked Toxic there. Okay. Okay. That was an unnecessary play. But I guess you could avoid that play. But I have Tyranitar back at full HP. And I can keep Wish passing to Tyranitar. So the poison is not that much of a deal. But now I'm going into my Thundurus. As he actually clicks Soak again. Okay. Let's see. I don't think Thunderbolt knocks him out because I'm not an electric type anymore. But getting that damage off on the Elemola is still going to be nice. Because then Tyranitar just spams Crunch. So 78, barely knocking him out. He goes for Toxic. He takes a Sandstorm chip. And now I am going into my Tyranitar, hoping that he goes into the Chansey, because that would be GG if he goes Chansey. Would be a ballsy play if he does end up going into the Gliscor. But I don't want him to heal up. I don't want him to heal up the Chansey. But he goes Gliscor. Okay. Because no, he was not going to protect that turn because of the Sandstorm. But it's okay. I'll go into my Tangrowth here. He goes back into the Elemola. Completely fine. Still taking Stealth Rock damage. And he's probably going to switch out. Probably Skarmory. That's a play he usually makes. So I'll go into my Thundurus. And he still doesn't know my moveset. So you could also expect me to have Focus Blast on the Thundurus. Because I haven't shown anything yet aside from Thunderbolt. So what I'm going to do is Nasty Plot up here. Yeah, he goes into the chance. I'm going to Nasty Plot up here. And there might be a chance he's going to switch out actually, fearing the Focus Blast. Because if he loses Chansey, Thundurus runs through his team. So I'm going into my Tyranitar. And he's probably switching in his Clefable because it's unaware. Yeah. There we go. So Clefable taking Rocks damage and Sandstorm damage. And that Chansey is literally really low. If I get a Nasty Plot up with Thundurus, I might be able to kill it. I'll go into my Tangrowth here. Goes for the Protect. It's completely fine. And I can pretty much just knock off spam. Goes for the protect again. Let's see, do we want to make the play? Do we want to do it to him? Do we want to do it to him? Do we want to do it to him? I'm going into Thundurus. Bring in your Scar Memory, come on. Oh, he goes for the wish. Oh, no. Goes for the wish. He can wish past to Chansey now. Bit unfortunate. I'm going into my Clefable. I have to play the slow game. Oh, he actually went for Moonblast there. What? Okay. That's fine. I'll wish here as well. He goes for the Calm Mind now. What is he planning? Because I'll go into my Excadrill. He cannot have Flamethrower because he's Wish Protect. Calm Mind, so Moonblast is his last move. So I can bring in my Excadrill safely, being at full HP. And I'll click Iron Head first because he's definitely going to protect. And now I'm going hard Thundurus because his only switches are Alomola or Skarmory to my Excadrill. Does indeed go into the Alomola. And I'm actually going to Nasty Plot up here since I'm poisoned. He most likely is clicking Protect. That's usually what stall players do. Once I'm poisoned, reading him like a book. And now with this Nasty Plot up, I'm going to click HP Ice. And with Stealth Rock and HP Ice, if Chansey switches in, it should die to Thunderbolt. I actually get a crit. That's cool because now I can just click Thunderbolt. If he switches out, he's obviously getting killed later. But Chansey goes down and now my Thundurus just goes in. I have to switch out though because the poison is starting to rack up. But not even Thundurus, Rotom as well, being able to hit Skarmory, Gliscor and Alomola. Clefable coming in and we can just go into our Clefable. Him Calm Minding up doesn't matter because we have Excadrill. He actually makes a double into Skarmory. Completely fine with that. I'm just going to go for the wish. And then I can later wish pass to either Tyranitar or Drill. If he sets up spikes. Yeah, okay. He could have Whirlwind or Roar. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to switch into my Rotom. He doesn't take any damage from the spikes. And otherwise, if he doesn't go for Whirlwind or Roar, I can just Volt Switch as he clicks Brave Bird. Fine. And now I'm actually going to click Hydro Pump. Because he doesn't really have a good switch for Rotom. He could bring in Zapdos, but I still have Rocks up, so he decides to give up, knowing that I will run through his team without his Chansey. And that is basically how we disabled or dismantled this stall team. I hope you guys did enjoy it though, and please guys, try not to hate too much on stall. It's still a legitimate playstyle. All playstyles matters. I play every playstyle as well. But instead of hating on stall, try to learn how to beat it. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, check out my Discord server, link in the description, and I hope to see you guys in the next video.